Welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see, the rat rod's up in the air. She has some issues that we need to iron out. First issue coming in is our eBay mini torque starter. She said, no thanks, I'm out of here. Big thanks to my buddy Mike Smothers. He had a brand new CVR, not brand new, but it was a starter that he had, and we're gonna be putting this bad boy on there. He had it on his big block, so it should turn over this little small block with no problems. And the other issue that we're gonna be fixing is a pretty bad oil leak. I probably leaked out about 4 quarts of oil in this bad girl. That is a lot of oil in an engine. It needs that. I started having some low oil pressure issues. A little scary, not gonna lie. Pull up to the stop sign, look down, and anytime you look on your Holly dash and you see yellow or red lights, that's not good. And I had plenty of yellow and red lights. Not good. Don't even want to say what my oil pressure was, but it wasn't great. Put some oil in it, fixed the issue, but I also noticed that it was leaking like Amazon River out of that thing. We're gonna get that baby fixed. We have brand new Ian oil pan. We have studs. I recommended studs to all you guys. Well, if you look at studs, boom, there's a bolt right there. I couldn't get a stud in there to save my life. That bolt is stripped. It's not even really doing anything as far as pulling that pan up, and it's leaking all around right here. Just not good. No bueno. It is leaking so bad. We're gonna get that thing fixed up. No more leaks. Here's my question for you guys. Do you have a roll around stool in your garage? I have been looking at roll around stools for a pretty good amount of time. I guarantee you guys have had to have seen the Viper roll around stools. You know, big YouTubers get them for free, pretty awesome, you know, that's great. Gotta advertise their products. But us small YouTubers, we don't get that glory. So you know what I did? I picked up a Harbor Freight Grant detail stool, and let me tell you what, it is way better than all their stupid mechanic stools. I've had every single one of their $20 stools, and they're just garbage. It's crazy. This one's plastic, and it's way more sturdy. The frame is made out of metal, but these wheels are freaking strong. I have sat on this thing, rolled around, and it goes over zip ties. It goes over zip ties. It just rolls right on over it. I love that stool. It has been a lifesaver. Pretty budget, $80. $80 beats $400 to $500 every day. I'm not discrediting those other stools. A lot of people can't afford them. I can afford them, but then what would I do with this thing? I couldn't afford this. You guys know I spend every last dime on this thing, so you gotta pick your battles, you know? Kind of loving, do I turn you on it all? Put this song on replay. Oh no, buddy. What the fuck? Not good, baby. This is why you don't check your oil. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. I'm interrupting this video to remind you that I just dropped my very first t-shirt for the rat rod. Look at the little flame. That's freaking sick. Anyway, back to the video. The next step on the old exhaust system here, I need to put a pipe coming out of the wastegate. I just bought some 90-degree 2-inch exhaust tubing from AutoZone. Put my own little spin on it. So it's gonna kind of just sit. Something like that. I think that looks fine. It'll have a nice little look to it as well as functionality, so I don't burn everything, burn my tire, nothing like that. Find an aggressive look to it and put it on. All done up. It's rock solid, nice clearance from right there. The wheel is locked right here, so no hitting there. And these are really big tires too, so we don't even normally have this big of tires. But that looks sexy. A little tip on the end of it. I just did that with a little flapper disc. It's nothing crazy. I'm pretty pumped with that. Now I'm just gonna go over and do it on the other side. All right, we got everything locked up. I got wastegate tubes completely done up. They look really good, super happy with them. Same thing over here. Wastegate tube looking awesome. Got a new starter on. I need to zip tie all these wires, don't judge me. I'm gonna clean all that up. Thanks to Mr. Smothers for the new starter. Fill it up with oil. I don't see any leaks yet. Well, let's give her a start and see where we're at as far as oil leaks. I think I did it. I think I fixed the oil leaks, finally. So, awesome. That's cool. New starter, works good. New wastegate tubes, looks sexy. What else is there? There's nothing. Oil pressure, 60. That's spicy. This thing used to only have like 15, 20, the old oil pump. I didn't even get a high pressure, high volume, nothing. I got standard, because with the burnout contest, you don't want to be pulling more oil than you have to, because you don't want to suck your pan dry. As it is, I got a bigger pan, 7-quart pan, trying to help out with sucking it dry, and I'll probably even throw an extra quart in there just for safety, you know. I mean, I just want to get this thing as good to go as possible. So, oil leaks fixed. I can't even tell you guys how long I've been working on that oil leak. So happy. No oil leak. That's what's up. All right, here's my awesome writing. So first thing I had was I had a leak on the turbos. Fixed that. Turbo support bracket. I didn't even show you guys that. Let me show you what I did here. Tied in another support bracket right there, so it comes down to there. That way it just kind of helps out with the old starter, or the old header setup. I already had that side done over there. I always forgot to do this one, so I put it on my list and I got that finished off. What else do we got on the list? Starter, I need to cross that off. Where's my marker? All the way back here. All right, starter is good to go. Okay, I need to tie up the wires from the starter and a bunch of other stuff. Compression test. It was sounding really weird, but I actually had an exhaust leak, so I'm not even gonna worry about that right here. Not worried about it. It runs good. If it didn't have good compression, I wasn't gonna do anything about it anyway. So I think I'm gonna work on tying up the wires right here, and then the floor is gonna be these street signs right here. I need to cut these up and kind of fix stuff around the cage. Just little things like how there's still a hole where the cage goes. Same thing back there. I want to kind of use that sign and just kind of tidy up stuff and seal up every hole in the firewall that kind of got taken apart when doing the cage. Just tidy up stuff. This is one thing I wanted to get done. Nice flag mount now. So flag works good. I want to make it super easy to take in and out so we can just pop it in when I get to events. But that's kind of an iconic thing for the Rat Rod now. We're gonna have Texas flag pretty much all events now, I think, unless I move out of Texas. But huge thanks to these sponsors and some more that aren't even up there yet. And huge thanks to that sponsor right there, big one. Thank you. I need to clean out my windshield really bad. I'm so happy this thing doesn't leak oil. I'm gonna make sure.
Nothing, no leak. Oh, what is that? Oh yeah, we do have a little leak off this little cover right here. I knew that actually.
Just another look at that.